the only way, but it's the fastest, it's the peaceful way. Because imagine if you don't have anybody who you don't owe anybody anything in this world. A very peaceful that what that was not like a baby, yes, and the fastest way because you clearing so many debts, so many penalties and interests off. But when you start that journey, that will be on who take it debt, now we won't take it debt. Ebese as a nipa no ono okogya ho babo se bedu level bi no na ono stack it out there na also ofa no ho boko because you will be free. You buy stuff, you buy cash on the beginning no oji no oko sana etie babo say at the point because yours is very peaceful way gradually then you go in there ono the is putting that on there. Anything happens you have to come back and start again. So staying allergic to debt is very, very important. As much as you can, if you can avoid them, get away from it gradually. If you have them now, make sure say, you free. Now you free, you don't go back. Then you stay that way at all. So say so why say nipa we break and say the scaffold they go in debt, but technically they don't. That's the other one. The last one is having a long-term mindset. Long-term mindset, which is something most people do not do. There's a story about these tortoise and hares. Tortoise, a hare is more. Hare is hairy, or more of Adanko family, right? Adanko, one of Adanko, those or more, or the tortoise called race on the say. I thought it's just way boko, fino boko on the old we the speed ne fee. Sakwe kraso nyama utimicha no adakwe kakra no asa. Say your friends told us maybe the speed the pace now okona consistent, gradual, discipline, kakra sa no they call. Say bra wada na what is the fun. The reason the band now tineno was that to do that all is so that. When it comes to investing, be that way. When it comes to building wealth, be that way. Get rich quick will never take you there. It will, at some point, so getting rich quick won't help. And I said they make world building a gradual, discipline, consistent. That is what you need. If we be financially, now don't think about 6 months, 1 year, 2 years. Is it going to be something beneficial even after 5 years, 10 years? Because sometimes it feels good when you're doing something not a year right now, but at the be 2-3 years, the issue is still gonna come back again, and it's gonna be even bigger. Any financial situation that you're trying to solve that just feel good at the moment, but we'll ask a question too. You have to ask questions. Is this still going to be beneficial 5 years, 10 years? Then you do that. It will be great. Needs a long-term mind financially, but financially, long-term things, especially when it comes to investing, very good. I made this example and as I so many times about investing early or starting term. Will be started 20 years for the $100 to hold every month. By the time I'll retire, which is about 65, the first one 1.1. If you wait 30 years, 10 years more, won't mean 100 and to hold one when you say, guess what? Now if you need me for 200, if you need me for 300, this one they about 500, and suddenly bit me get to the same level 20-year-old in the start here. We saw with it being 40 years, won't mean for even 600. I mean, you're saying it's all about 1,000, 3,000 for a little bit wrong, right? If my numbers not right up in front of me, but it's around the same thing. It's like if 100 now the two now train 10 years a quadruple, another 10 years a quadruple, and when you're the same amount now, you know, long-term thing investing is very, very good. And it helps. It helps. And the consistency, because it's easy, discipline, and easy. So for the next 20 years, 30 years, with the 500 every month, is very a discipline part of it, my sir. And a consistency bit my sir. You know, you have to be very disciplined, very consistent, step by step, and then you'll be drawn. It's world building. Even if you make it 500,000 a year, even if you make it 300,000 a year, even if you be a company, now see it would that pace no gradually near year all the time, we can still be there. And when we make more money, it's good because I'm a drawn time. And that adrena yana she trim say when it comes, you mention what I near year one free more. And you true in a bit me build be. The discipline, the consistency are with me as a use gradually. Na enkobasi say get rich quick and all that, you lose your money somewhere. You make sure say you follow those things no. You follow a bit me boy. I'm at the word na the be more cano. The generational one is bit me be amana ba kind generation. You should bit me build the bibi ma obi a ye dream see be meeting we as a crowd no bit me benefit on those things. Say yes we benefiting no in be blow cool school near the scholarships near the be blow no. It 18s, early 19s. So mutimi ye bibi ma na benefit. That's world building. And yet the only phone can be the mum elbow so aboa manfo making impact on life and then world building and also can be in making sure one the income you're working money the income over because the compensation, law of compensation said what you do, how you do it, and how good you do that thing, and the difficulty of you being replaced. The income over, you make sure you're very good. You're very good at replaceable. There are some people in say you can yeah job place you are so cool the juma no yen now just when you are the juma crown so that's how good you have to be. And then number two, you're making sure you grow your money. Now you stay allergic to debt. Now you have a long-term mindset. Long-term mindset. You see what that sets and say you see about where the be you need to be a short-term question. Now if you're the next one, you get help. You get help. You will be brought you do position be you was sitting get help. A community no yanya was sad no. Yanya ade bi wa wo kwa wontimi nya wonnimu osu tua kakra na yɛboa na ontua instead of bibia ekotimi tua kra bi akobenya more benya 10,000 ho ontua na cost no bia be 20,000 no say bibia wonte ase a get help sometimes any nya kra na bi wo se wotua ebua free but because you so stingy MBC be 20 ni bisa kra na ehun say free they make sure say you help you help nneɛma you go through now if na would be a nneɛma you go through yeah but me send you email and I'll bet me send a free phone number na bet me work with you so many ways at the same time say you build the water there are some stuff we have to put it in place. You make sure you take care of risk. It's very important to build the world. One, take care of risk. Anything happen, it takes you all the way down before you start again. Risk, you making sure that we are making sure all the risk plug name what's your plug depending on the age, some might need about risk. I'm talking of insurance need those things. They're about depending on the age, some might be 4, some might be 8, that we all need one a auto insurance. Auto insurance for some reason, for some reason, is almost compulsory, almost all the 50 states. It's usually no dear, whether you like it or yes, you have to have it. Mortgage insurance and as a rental insurance, EBBA Ohiabi. In the brown mountain Tiasia, officer, mortgage, insurance. No mortgage insurance, I never can say most of us get to house that the loan it would the loan will be no loan or make sure say mortgage insurance in that. It also nice say auto insurance we are covered and the ADR of Seattle. Rental for no enforce so by here so be to be. Bibi say we feel you officer you for no apartment for no or more no only rent for what happened inside you. And at the same time could be bound inside or tiffy or sleep no tiffy or bit mess you say you be fee na of ubi prefer fee any no sleep bit mess you the same way until you need rent. I rent insurance card the other bonye was $7 a month, $6 a month bit me long term, short term disability. Yes, suddenly here be most short term no yeah juma or near the amount. Long term so juma will be very cheap $4, $5. Go outside the and boarding by here because who build the wealth that's BBC the income and maybe more that means the crowd ya to also kui we say world building no nice had a question. Making sure you want disability insurance both long and short term. The short year within the 6 months, after that, a year connect long. Health insurance. Will be was maybe 21 years, 22 years. Okay. No, you now be health insurance. It doesn't matter long, short, big, huge, small. We all need health insurance. We all. Why? So the onward din crassa saying, na bibi seek to be a jail to hospital 2, 3, 4 days. Be pina the 30,000. That's say happen 2 times in a year to you. Obey. Most bankruptcy filing, most of them are health issues, health debt, and a medical debt, and a mom file bankruptcy. Most of them, majority of your friends saying bankruptcies happen. No, majority of them, and is the cause of it. It make sure say one day it is same crana was but many access crana these days Obama a wo but me a Toby and the income. It's the income I'm making and I be try with young guy, young lady if it's a woman here be. The next one and penny for no more with 60 up no long term care was who may retire Ghana to me here. Steady chase usually within after 60 no, the percentage that be here is very high. The time young swing so be Ghana got to young idea to be a issue be briama. Because yana be a base of income. So if you don't qualify for BBB a bit yama when you be for free, sometimes no a bit in at the same time, sometimes I have free when you could be a baby over to crown on pay. But was insurance in the me bow to skaka crabia with me to be. The one I make come west in the bree. Yana nipa bebree office wo hia obi so office wo hia nyinaa ɛyɛ life insurance. Sɛ woyɛ obi a wofeedi nkurɔfoɔ, I'm talking of people's lives depends on you. Wowɔ nkɔraa, wowɔ yere, wowɔ kunu, wowɔ saa nkurɔfoɔ no bi na wɔn life depends on you a wohia life insurance. Period. Wohia why? Because you feed them. Anything happens, almost God forbid, free musisia, And God forbid, because what it is when you're talking of life insurance, we are talking of your death. We hear between 10 to 9 years, 10 to 12 years of life insurance. And it's saying, make it 100,000. I need between 1 million and 1.2 million life insurance. Why? Because that is what I bring home every year. Me making 100,000. And if I have that life insurance, anything happens to me, that money can be invested. They said in America, instead for the past 100 years, the stock exchange has been averaging 10%. And that means if I have 1.2, every year 120,000. Inflation, 100,000. I still have the sika beside the even though many who because that sika they running me fee, that money, still being coming back to the family to run the family till some crown on bit me a feed yourself. Now that money on bit me. Ha, very important. You move bro no ma a man they don't work outside home. It's fee or ma 3, 2, 4. It's almost sure momo near Juma. It's my life insurance, momo life insurance, which is a big mistake. Big mistake. Why? Because remember, say, sad dinner or you can't even quantify premium. You can't even quantify. You have this that means also you have to have somebody also be sure for that time. Also, it is called Befi. It also here equally life insurance. It will be any situation is here. Usually no whatever all the Befi be or also to half man to all the 100,000. That means we have about 1 million to 2 million life insurance. Or also here about 500 to 600. But before we can trim kakra, that 10 I happy nipa we bring on my SR90. SR man crown, ye invest more. Usually a community there, it happen about 90% a man. Other communities, other if one the mono say Bibisa was about and found so beman the better thing at the bar. Who hear life insurance for or no swap the same way because ebia we really if you're showing Kurani I didn't know. Also ebia we investing. But also ultimately or qualify because we are Juma. So far as I would income bano. So we need one who also qualify so bit may invest it. Say IRA or so for one can also qualify. And I'm percent different insurance and insurance, but you move broad ma a remote if you almost shank juma and this animal. Invest in this animal moment no or qualify because of you. Because with me investing in those retirement those you have to have income. We need income into invest it. But so pursue invest with me because of you. A good because we are building with like I said, every advantage is small maybe a bit me building work any risk taking care of risk a very managing risk a very important. Those insurance will say in place. As anything happens, it's gonna take you back. You might not have all the money. Sometimes there are court issues, a whole lot. It's not put those plans in place. The whole idea about insurance is to replace those things. Say you are paying something that when the time comes, not company na baby step in with me. It's like about insurance, the same thing. If anything happens, that says can me maybe because we won't who be that money be a juma na family na be fine. It's no more money ukrana and yeah money will say sikaso ka ho. You be miss any money. What did you mention? Yeah. It's all these things, we need those things in place between a boy that it be invested. So boy, you share affirmation. Said the American, if you need anything finances advice, if you want us help you to be able to invest, to manage the risk, insurance, everything, help you bring your debt down, or get out of debt, send email to these emails, or call. We'll be able to help you manage all those things. And then share affirmation of the week. Affirmation to say this week is filled with limitless potential. That's affirmation of the week. This week is filled with limitless potential. Yeah, I'm part this week yet all the way. No limitations. You putting limitations beyond ourselves all the way this week. So that's affirmation of the week. Yes, sum up. Yeah, discuss here now. In fact, yeah. And that your topic, was about sequence news to be rich, how to define wealth, and I say how to become wealthy, how to become wealthy. In there who say wealth, you can wealth, you be brave who free because in your dream I say this will be a use the flashy cars, need those things, but sometimes near sanity. And it is a building wealth in maybe because building wealth versus getting rich a big difference. Building wealth ABB between starting it gradually, near very disciplined, near very consistent, generous, na it media building wealth. Getting rich, financial wealth will be a bit me pay all of a sudden. Yes, and yet very good because with media building world, but mostly I get the process of world building. And usually when people get that, it's just a sudden even appear with me squander in there because of one planet. This anyway, but what there you have to plan. Building what is like you trying to want to be like slim and muscle. Now see me plan it will never happen. So you have to plan for it and you have to follow it, being disciplined, consistent, you know, then and this are whenever. Or say my options, and a building what is not just your friend is saying be a Mercedes, be near team near vacation, or say transcending more than that, or say to me a friend is saying it impacting life, it will say it me it me help people you don't plan of even meeting, and I say you never meet them, which in so many things about Sanya Mano parks are building library schools next animal and they friends say endowment funds buamon for colleges buamon for trauma in Sanya. Most people on my now yeah benefit yeah who mo build wɔ hɔ nti wo build wealth a saa na wɔsɛ yɛ nti yɛ started from a community ne saa nneɛma nyinaa nti sɛ ɛnyɛ no so nko a sɛ saa sikafoɔ no nko a na ɛtumi build saa nneɛma no wode kakra 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 wonya wo ho a wo so tumi yɛ bi woyɛ within your community wabuild biribi ato hɔ legacy for your family and the other community on your community na ɛboa nti yɛn nyinaa bɛtumi ayɛ bi bɛtumi ayɛ bi bra you follow those things by movie bro on my nneɛma bebree akyekyere hɔ ma yɛntumi koraa anyɛ ɛkaa ne saa nneɛma no da yɛ so bebree nti yɛntumi koraa ɛngye yɛ ho na yɛsi agye yɛ family na nsi abɛgye yɛ community nti no ɛdeɛ ama yɛ slave because sɛ yɛ adwuma bi ne yɛyɛ na adwuma yɛ mpa a wohwɛ study kyerɛ sɛ about 67 or about 70% of the people and also people are they don't like what they do the jobs ne saa nneɛma no nyinaa no but still yɛsɔre anɔpa ne yɛkɔ adwuma koraa ne yɛmhyehyɛ sɛ saa nneɛma nyinaa sɛ woyɛ saa ne consistent wote mu a ɛbɛtumi akum koraa because I don't know akoma mpɛ wo ho mpɛ nso wɔ sɛ ɔyɛ but all because you need options bebree all because there are so many things going on in our lives just yɛntumi ngyae yɛagyegye ka ato yɛ ho so yɛwɔ mortgage yɛwɔ car yɛwɔ deɛ na me boss ha me na mekɔgya adwuma a mɛyɛ dɛ mɛtua saa nneɛma no nyinaa but saa nneɛma nyinaa yɛtumi free yourself up build the water ɛma yɛn option. I mean, it's something different. Because say we have to do my jai with nephew my pay juma. Emergency fund of 6 months. Na me nephew 2 months prior. In your juma, met me a fell in the back. So it's very good to be take care of those things, you know. But build the word, let me boys that transcend there, come more people, yeah, family, a community, the world, everything. Because you know, so many things, you know, I'm for yeah, yeah, build the water, ultimate through that level now, boy, eh, and that no sebedi it me sa when na you make sure say yeah, juma. I the banya juma so juma so yeah, juma, you make sure say you improve, you know, you improve and a bit me wow, I'm more build the world, improve say the more pay cost row, hey, or try so educate yourself, those things, no, and yes, be a 20,000 after 10 years, now that's 20,000. Yeah, it's our build the world a thing. You make sure say improve all the time. Now you make sure say save, now you grow the money, and you saving go to save ubu chacha. Let's can you baby a dada. Nemum, you take your risk a can you save. And yes, risk into now take it no be a nim say atna se ache. I nim say do with the still no you invest you more are you okay my media post at me. You make sure say yes I don't know. Now after that, no see make sure say you stay away from and as you be allergic to debt. Hey, now also a long-term mindset and a bit me a boy ama it's me I yes anyway now when baby now at the same time so your friend saying today we know baby but every Monday 7 to 9 p.m. we share one for our questions bra and as if bibi a wa person the mind so bra you share dear wahanum you know you share dear and you share ideas ti biribi a wɔso wotumi de ba wɔde ba ɛbɛtumi aboa na yɛn nyinaa yɛsua adeɛ kama yes nti yɛ make sure sɛ adeɛ baako a wɔsi yɛfa paa yɛde to yɛ yi paa no ɛyɛ yɛ make sure sɛ yɛmfa yɛ nyinaa yɛtumi bɛtumi abuild wealth no bi world building no ɛnyɛ biribi a nipa baako pɛ na de bi a ɔbɛ ɛna sɛ 500,000 koraa na build ebiti nyinaa ebetumi abuild wealth no bi nyinaa ebetumi abuild bi nyinaa depend on the situation and the way a ebesi ayɛ yɛ nneɛma the way a ebesi abuild no akɔ eti okay ɛnɛ yɛde bɛba awie na yɛbɛtoa so next Sunday next Monday yɛbɛtoa so before see yɛbɛkɔ no kakra di gya wo sɛ make sure say you invest you know, make sure you spend wisely, invest intentionally, and